Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Encouragement. I'm Nathaniel Bickley. I am so glad to see you this week. Come join me as we live, laugh, and love. Let's get started.
Today we're going to try these two different fruits. This is Dukong. There's these nice brown, softish fruits, and Longan, which are smaller and they're a little bit squishy as well. I'll show you a couple pictures of them when they're on the bushel or the whole stem. But let's give these a try. It has Longan. So the Longan has a thicker skin, so apparently you just pinch it off like this, so it comes off like that. Peel it almost like a thin orange peel. It's coming off there, and then inside of it is a gelatinous mass. I don't know how to describe it. So you peel that open, and there's this little seed, so it's almost like a cherry. Wow, that's really good. So next we have the Dukong. D-U-K-O-N-G. Alright, so this one's similar to the Longan. It's got a slightly tougher skin, so you just gotta pinch, and hopefully it tears, and then you can peel it off easy. Ooh, goodness. This one's a little bit softer than most. There's a squish right out there. Should we peel right off? So this one's slightly different. So you got inside here. This one just kind of exploded. But after you peel it, the Dukong almost looks like that, separated like an orange is. It's kind of almost, it's like the Longan, but it has like a citrus to it a little bit. Got more of a kick. I'm a professional, remember that. I know you forget from time to time. So this week, one of the things I decided to do to show somebody just some easy way to love on somebody is, a lot of times people don't realize what a blessing a car is, and there's so many different things you can do with it. This week I can't actually show you, but there was a guy who needed a ride just a couple blocks down the road, and I offered him a ride, and that was a blessing to him. He caught a bus there later. So, loving people is simple. So just get out there and do it. Put yourself out there. Use what resources you have. I'm not asking you to go out there and spend millions, but just do what you can for other people, and eventually it'll come back around to you. And even if it doesn't, I've never regretted ever blessing anybody. So that's just an idea there.
So for this week's word of encouragement, I think it would be wise for us to consider being a little bit more thick-skinned. And what I mean by that is, let's first of all say that sometimes I'm a hypocrite when it comes to this. But I'm saying if we each and every one of us, including this guy, worked on being a little bit more thick-skinned and trying to understand what people are saying, even if they are trying to be offensive, even if they are thinking that they're just telling it like it is, we could practice being a little bit more thick-skinned. It would help us be more resilient towards comments people have to say or any kind of stress-inducing situations that could come up. But it might be wise for us to say, hey, where is this person really coming from? When we hear a comment that we just want to react to, we're like, how about we just take a second and be like, wait a minute, what do they really mean? Like, I know this person cares about me, or I know this person, or maybe you don't know the person. You're like, well, I don't have no idea where this person's coming from, so I'm going to assume that they mean me harm. Maybe not best. Be prepared, emotionally, if they're trying to come at you, or physically, or any of those kinds of things. But maybe sometimes it's better just to assume that they mean the best. And it might help the outcome and change their attitude. Even if they are trying to be mean, if you keep taking it as them being kind or trying to really help you, they're going to eventually change. They're like, man, it's not working on this person. And they'll change their strategy, and hopefully they can get on the same page as you. It'll help you set that tone for that conversation interaction. But how you do that, how you get a little bit more thick-skinned, is you take the words that they say, you look at them, you examine them, the pros and the cons, you see if there's any truth to be had in it. If there's not, you toss it aside. If there is, you take that little piece out, little pearl of wisdom, that little glean out of there, that diamond in the rough, you pull it out, and the rest of the garbage, you toss aside. You're like, I know you said it in a mean way, but I think you mean I'm fat because you want me to help or to work out with you, or something else like that. And then they can, you can take the things and maybe deal with their character flaws later. And you just kind of keep that mental note. You toss all the garbage of that aside, and you keep that one piece. And like, I could work out a little bit more. I could do what I need to do a little bit better. I can eat a little healthier. I can treat you a little bit better. I can do those different things. You're like, or maybe you were the one who said things unkindly, and you're like, I need to say those things better. So I encourage you to be a little bit more thick-skinned by examining the things people say to you. Anyways, I hope that helps. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next week. And I hope you like and subscribe and share with your friends.